For 40 days, a whole army stood still, paralyzed by one man. And then a boy showed up, carrying lunch, and changed history. This is over 3,000 years ago, the Valley of Elah. Two armies facing each other, Israel on one hill, the Philistines on the other, and in between them, silence. Why? Because every single morning, a giant steps forward, 9 feet tall. His name, Goliath, and he shouts, "Send me a man and let us fight. If he kills me, we will be your slaves." No one moves, not for 1 day, not for 10, not for 40 days. These are trained soldiers, men of war. But fear has a way of making warriors forget who they are. Even Saul, the king, the tallest among them. He's not stepping forward, he's hiding, just like the rest. Then David arrives, not as a soldier, not as a warrior, just a delivery boy bringing food to his brothers. He's the 8th son, the forgotten one, the one his own father didn't even call when a prophet came looking for a king. But what nobody saw, while Saul was in the palace, David was in the fields, learning God. A lion came for his sheep, he fought it and won. A bear showed up, he struck it down. He wasn't training for battle, he was being prepared in secret, faithful in the unseen. Then David hears it, Goliath mocking God, and something rises inside him. Who is this man that he should defy the living God? His brother shuts him down. Go back to your sheep. Saul dismisses him. You're just a boy. Everyone looked at David and saw his size, but David looked at Goliath and saw his God. Saul tries to dress him in armor, heavy, unfamiliar. David takes it off, because you cannot win a battle wearing someone else's calling. I can't go in these, he says. I haven't tested them. Goliath sees him and laughs. Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks? But David doesn't slow down. He runs, not away, toward the giant. Goliath had a sword, a spear, a shield. David had a sling, 5 stones, and a conviction. You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord. He doesn't aim for the armor. He aims for the one place no one else thought to look, the unprotected space. 1 stone, just one. It flies and sinks into the giant's forehead, and Goliath falls, face down. Here's what people miss. David didn't win because he was fearless. He won because he was convinced. Convinced that yes, the giant was big, but God was bigger. And your giant? It has a name too. Maybe it's fear. Maybe it's debt. Maybe it's the voice that says, you're not enough. It's been shouting at you day after day. But listen, you don't need new armor. You need memory. Remember the lion. Remember the bear. Remember every time God showed up for you. The same God who brought you through before is not intimidated by what you're facing now. God doesn't call the qualified, He qualifies the called. And if this spoke to you, follow for more God math, because your giant is never bigger than your God. Drop your giant in the comments. We're praying with you.